Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CCT, and today's lesson is Twing, T-W-I-N-G, and you can see some examples of Twing here, and a little one here done on a Renaissance tile, and we're just going to start drawing. Of course, I am going to put a dot in the corner of my tile, and I'm using a Untitled tile, 3.5 by 3.5, and I do this start the same way almost every tile I draw. Dots, borders, and then a string. And the string can be anything. It can be just really two little light lines. It can just absolutely be anything. And now we're going to start Twing. And so I picked up my pen. I'm using an 01 micron by Sakura. I like the fine tip. You have to remember not to press hard. It's just got a very, very fine little tip on it. And you can collapse it back into the pen. So you want to be very careful. And now I'm just going to do a zigzag. Just did a zigzag on my paper. Now I'm going to echo that zigzag. Taking my time for those lines to be as even as possible. So now I have used a double zigzag. And now I'm going to I'm going to draw. I find it much easier for me to draw a line that curves down than one that curves up. So we're going to start at this point and go to this point, and we're going to curve a line down, kind of like a wire between telephone poles. And then we're going to echo it. Trying to keep the same distance as you did here. And echo it. And here we're just going to echo off the page. Because remember in Zentangle, we kind of pretend like it keeps going. And we're going to come back here and do the same thing. Now for me, if I rotate this, I can do the exact same thing on the other side. Making those lines that connect and echoing. So now I have a little telephone line on one side and a telephone line on the other. Now we're going to put one down the center, and it's going to go the same direction. So I've got my V here, so this line will go this way, this one will go this way. So I'm going to start. It's going to echo, and I'm going to double it, and then it's going to echo, and I'm going to double it, echo that curve, and it's gone all the way down through. I'm going to have to come back here and do this end. And now I have a line that waves through the center of Twing. And so what we've done is our zigzag line and echoed it, our loops and echoed it, and now we're going to do some fill-in. And fill-ins can really be anything that you want. The example shows some lines and circles, but it can absolutely be anything that you'd like to fill in. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in my Twing, and I'm going to do, in a couple lessons ago I talked about doing a little sparkle, and we do 3 lines and then a solid line. And if you haven't watched many of my videos, I'll explain that again. I did a line and skip, and did a little skip, and what that causes is a little sparkle in there. And then I do solid lines on all the rest. And what that does is it causes it to look like there's a little light reflection. Now, on this one, I didn't put any light reflection in here. I remembered that I wanted some as in here, and I don't know when I did this one. It doesn't have a date on it, and I should date them, probably a year or so ago. But I did all my lines across the top, but you can vary, and I'm going to just vary where I put my straight lines. So they're going to go opposite each other. So I'll put this, next one will go down here, just so you can see that there can be a little variation. And then I'll put it up here, so I'm just going opposite. The wide tip of my triangle is getting my little lines in it. And then the other end, of course, is going to have circles. And now I can put usually I put fairly small circles in, but I'm going to put, for me, those are, pretty large. But there we have background circles in there. And to give this one a little bit more drama, I'm going to fill in behind my circles with my pen, just blacken them in. And now we are going to take our pencil and give it a little shading, and I'm just going to draw a line on either side of those lines. Just one line with my pencil. And now I'll take my shading stump and I'm going to blend it. And I can blend all but that little sparkle, that little space that you didn't do any lines in. You can shade all that. Make sure it's darker in that very outside edge, but work its way all through your tangle. And there we have Twing with some space to do a couple of other tangles. And in my class at the library, we are going to do yin, tuck, and shard in these two sides, so which will be lots of fun. And thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Leave a comment below. I love to read. Try to respond to every comment. And if you feel like supporting my channel, it's always greatly appreciated. And watch for videos 3 times a week. But enjoy, and this is a passion of mine. I love Zentangle. I will be forever grateful to Rick and Maria for sharing this beautiful art form with me as a ZZT and allowing me to share it with the rest of you. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.